Hi, welcome to the Synchronized Energy Extension. So, I like to create long videos. I don't do it on purpose. Okay, so the whole point of the synchronized energy, right? So what is synchronization? Synchronization is when different events in your life align to create an outcome that you get giddy about, that you get excited about. Okay, I'm going to give you examples. Synchronization happens to me with parking. Sometimes I'll go somewhere and there's a lot of a lot of spaces that are, lot full, whatever. And I will go and I will find parking. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. So I love to go to Disney Springs, not in the summer. So as the holidays start to get closer, everybody is going to Disney Springs because they do their shopping and they're here for Not So Scary, or they're going to Christmas events and whatever. So I like to park on the second floor because on the second floor is where the walkway is for you to go right into Disney Springs. And there's a certain area that I like to park because it's very easy for me to get in and out because I have a large van. Long story short, my parkings are always available. So even if the lot is completely full, my parking is always available. So even when they close the second floor because it's so full, I will go up and I will come right back down to the second floor. And I always have my parking. Why? Because I synchronize that energy, because I align that parking space with my reality. And I never knew this. I never had that realization that things are aligned and synchronized with my reality. Sorry, I dropped my camera. That was not synchronized. Okay, so we're bringing things into our reality. So we're creating the radio frequency and adjusting it to come into our channel. So Spirit gave me a beautiful metaphor using the frequency and the radio. So per se that you buy a radio, right? And I know we don't use that anymore. Everybody has Spotify, but anyway, bear with me. So you get make sure, believe that you're in the middle of a natural disaster and there's no Spotify because there's no internet. So all you have is a radio with batteries. Okay. So now you want to hear what's going on. So you get your radio and you adjust it to the station that you want to hear. But this is happening in your reality because that station is X miles away from your house, right? But you're bringing that station into your reality because you are adjusting the frequency of your radio in your reality. Do you grasp that? You might have to rewind this a couple of times and really take this in. You have the radio, it is in your house, and you are aligning with the frequency that you want to hear. Example, winning the lottery. You have tickets, or even better, quick picks, easy peasy. You go to your supermarket and you're going to ask for your lottery tickets. So you are bringing the winning numbers that are being chosen into your vibration, into your reality. Now, of course, there's always a catch, because if you go there with the mindset of I never win the lottery, or I never win, or I don't have luck, then you are not in a frequency. You're not aligning, you're not synchronizing that event. So yes, there's a lot more, because if it was that easy, we would all be like master manifestors. We would be gurus. We would be levitating, correct? Okay. So what I recommend is you try what I'm sharing with you in different circumstances. Car parking, okay? Another thing that I do is since I'm an empath and I'm extremely, we're all empaths. Whoever says I'm an empath, everybody's an empath. Some of us are just more sensitive than others. I'm extremely sensitive. There's places I cannot go to. You've heard me talk about Walmart all the time. I do not go to Walmart. I think I go to Walmart once in a not even in a blue moon. Blue moons are less rare than me going to Walmart. Anywho, so I will synchronize with my reality going to, per se, the supermarket when there's not a lot of people. So, perfect example. About a week ago, everybody was running amok because hurricane, whatever the fudge, was going to hit Central Florida or Tampa or whatever was going to be, you know, coming near us. And I went into the supermarket the day before they gave the hurricane tropical storm warning. So I purchased my water before the price went up, because even though they don't do price gouging, whatever it's called, I don't know why, but supermarkets always find a way. I think they hide the cheaper waters and they put out the more expensive water. Could be just me thinking that it's fixed, right? Anywho, but I was able to get the inexpensive water, which I always buy. The purified Publix water, I like the taste of it. It's just me. I don't like the taste of Zephyr Hills, even though they say Zephyr Hills is better. I also don't like Nestle water or Aqua. What is it called? Dasani. Like, there's certain waters I do not like. Anywho, so those are things that are very easy to synchronize with your reality. You could bring them into your vibration. Something that has been a lot easier for me to synchronize is having my granddaughters over for vacation. I tend to align always manifesting clients that are going to pay me extra money, or extra money coming in, so that I am able to, when they come over, to really splurge and have fun and just interact with them. I also have synchronized us getting like vacations, getting restaurants for really inexpensive, like would get to do like a lot of, and I've always been able to do that. Always. It's like very easy for me to have the things that I want and being more than able to afford them. So it's really, really cool how I'm able to synchronize these events. So learning this, I said to Spirit, okay, I want to take it to the next level. So this is why I wanted to make this video a little longer. So I said to Spirit, how do I manifest this? I want to have this year. I don't want to keep waiting. I don't want it in 2024. I don't want it in 2024. I mean, I do, but I'm saying I didn't want to wait for it. I didn't say I don't want it. I meant to say I'm tired of waiting for it. I want this to happen now. Now, I'm going to share with you what occurred. First thing that showed up was I was on TikTok, and this girl, and I think I even shared her on my Instagram. I hope you guys are all my socials, because that's where I share like personal events and stuff like that. Sometimes you think that I'm just up in smoke, and it's because catastrophe happened, and I always share this or that on my socials. So add me on my socials and you get to see a little bit more of my personal life. Anywho, so I was on TikTok, and this girl shared this gentleman who manifested $100,000 in 100 days. And the whole thing is that you do 100 things towards your intention. Other people do it 100 like reps for exercising. They just do a lot of different things to manifest the outcome that they desire. The energy is 100. I think it's super funny because 111 is the energy of manifestations. Usually when you see 111, that is the spirits, the angels, the cosmos telling you to stay on track, stay focused, because you're about to start manifesting some amazing things. Or the energy of manifestation is in alignment. Stop thinking about the negative things, shift your story, and start telling the story that you want to start living. So this is little things that you start to notice when you're on that energy. When I share with you about how the angels connect with you, that's how the angels connect with you. Not everybody's going to have the angels sitting next to you speaking, or you're not going to be able to hear them the way I hear them. The reason I hear my angels in such a high volume, and there's people that hear them even higher, is because I cut out the outside noise. I don't focus on people. I don't focus on anything that's going on around me. I'm always in my zone. I've had people that are like, oh my God, Daisy, I've said hi to you and you don't even notice me. And it's because I'm like in my space, so I don't even notice unless like they come up to me or I see them and stuff like that. So I'm not trying to be snobby or whatever, because I'm like, you guys know me, like, why didn't you come up to me? It's because I didn't see you. Not only that, and I'm fucking blind. Anywho, long story short, I stay in my now radiant moment. I focus on what's going on around me, especially if I'm walking and connecting with nature. I'm definitely not worried about anything else but my walk and my connection with nature. The best energies to hear your angels are in nature. And they would come to me a lot with butterflies, the birds, because I connect so well with animals, ladybugs, dragonflies. There's just certain animals that will kind of show up, and these are all indications of events that are starting to unravel in my life. So you want to have a journal where you keep this. Like, I know that when I see a ladybug, it's because this is coming. I know when I see certain moths or certain butterflies, it's because this is coming. Because of course I'm almost 50, so I've had a lot of years of writing all this down. I think about what was his name? I forgot his name. The guy used to like record everything. I forgot his name. I think it started with a D. Anyways, he used to like write down all the insects and stuff. He's the one, and I have it right there. He's the one that talked about evolutions. He thought that monkeys evolved into humans and yada yada yada. I forgot his name. I know it starts with a D. You can write it down. Anywho, the point is that when you start to recognize certain patterns in your life, these are all indications. Our lives are footprints. Think about way back when our, the first humans or whatever they were used to write and do what is it called, pictures and stuff in the caves. It was all to create the patterns, the things that were really, really important, and they would leave this into their ancestors, taking it from tradition to tradition, how they learned how to use agriculture, the different languages, the writing, like all of that was passed down. It's like, unfortunately, our generation wanted to hold back a lot of the secrets because they wanted to have a lot of power over the humans, and they're still trying to do that. Yet we're evolving, we're shifting, and we are once again resurfacing the knowledge and the wisdom is being found all over our planet. People are sharing it, people are tapping into it mentally, spiritually, because they're connecting with their angels and their spiritual guides and their ascended masters. So the whole point of today's energy is all about constructing the synchronicities into your reality. So whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, try not to overthink it, because the whole point is just allow, align with the energy. You could use the saying that I said of, I'm responsible for myself. I'm only responsible for myself. If I choose to help someone else, it's not my responsibility. It's because I want to. And I have free will, and I choose my free will to acknowledge and understand that I would like to have X, Y, and Z. And then you always state that what you desire is synchronizing with your reality. You're not going to go get it. You're bringing it to you. Think about, so if you remember in our quantum meditation, think about this divine thread, kind of like, think about you're fishing with this divine thread, and you're reeling in your desire into your reality. So anything that you're trying to manifest, you're just bringing that into your conscious state of physical reality. So have fun with this, have fun with this. And again, this is all part of the life book. So what you want to do is, the whole point of your life book is, once you get all your years, take your time with it. Add a little more, like I said, the 100-day challenge happened a couple days ago. And I asked Spirit a certain amount of questions, and they sent me the videos, and two of the videos even made me tear up, and one of them actually had me sobbing, because it was almost like that video was created for me. It was almost like I asked the question and they made that video to answer. It was to the detail, almost like I even sent it to my cousin, because I was speaking to my cousin about this exact situation a day or two ago. And that night I asked Spirit, like, how do I shift this? How do I change this? How do I, I asked an array of different questions of how do I find a solution to this situation that I have been, kind of hitting the wall with over and over and over. And Spirit sent me an array of different messages. And one of them was like very detailed, like do this and this and this and this. And I was like, whoa, that is incredible. So even today, one of the things that I did was I shared, hey guys, I'm on a sabbatical. I'm focusing on, of course, my courses and my 100-day challenge. So I'm giving myself the placement of me first. taking care of me, honoring me, doing, of course, my responsibilities of my work, but nothing extra, not giving anything away or doing anything extra. Because if the more, how do I explain it? Sometimes you, what is that saying? You give yourself thin, or you cut yourself thin, and then you're just not giving. So if I'm trying to overgive, then I'm not really giving, because I'm not even paying attention to what's happening, because I'm trying to rush through it so I could get into what I need to do. And lately I've been going to sleep, as I'm making these videos, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, you know. So lately, because of this 100-day challenge and doing the 100 things towards this manifestation, I'm working extra. Because of the events that have occurred, I'm still playing catch up with, you know, everything from bills to responsibilities that I have to do, clients. So it's like a lot of things that are going on. But I'm also staying in a very gratitude state of mind, where even if it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm tired, you know, my husband just lets me sometimes sleep till noon, because he knows I'm so exhausted from all the work, and just kind of like helping each other out, which is really lovely when you have that beautiful partnership. And staying in gratitude over, like, if you feel like you're getting out of that state of happiness and gratitude, then maybe it's time to readjust. And, you know, I know that eventually, once I have all of this finally under wraps, I'm gonna take a little day off and probably go to Disney Springs, or, you know, just enjoy that kind of me time. And I love to do that. Usually I do this every week, but again, since I'm so, like, you know, trying to play catch up, I have to put the effort. But no matter what, the 100-day challenge, because the point of this is for me to put towards my goal, and I'm putting that daily energy. So I write it all down when I first wake up through my ritualistic meditation and journaling. And then before I go to bed, I will open up and see what I did do, see if I changed some of the things, you know, because the whole point is putting 100 towards the 100, right? And sometimes the 100 is my time with you. Sometimes it's all the postings that I do, words that I write. So it's actually not even, if you think about it, it's not a lot of work, because sometimes I'm not doing 100, I'm doing 1,000, you know, because of all the different things that I come across. So synchronizing the energies and events and doing the research, you know, if you, and you know, I get it, because some of us, like I said, one of the beautiful clients said, hey Daisy, I don't have time for, you know, I love your work, I think it's amazing, but I just don't have the time. So I'm like, oh my God, absolutely. You know, how many people are working 9 to 5s and 9 to 12s, and they don't have time to listen to an hour long. They want to do it, manifest, and get through it. So I love learning from you guys and being able to incorporate all of these different vibrations, and I learn from that, you know, and expand from that, and I'm able to make my work even better. So that's why I created that questions, a little module, so you guys could go in there and ask questions, and I'm able to create like videos, you know, that answers them. So when you do today's energy, I recommend that you go for a walk. You know, take your journal with you, take your printable with you, or connect with nature, go on a little picnic, wherever it is, even if you just go to a coffee shop, but try to get out and about and just walk around under the sun's energy to see how you feel, to see what you hear. And as we go along, like I said, you're going to go deeper into the angelic realm, because I want you to be able to use the meditations and to see the questions that you could ask and how the answers come to you. Because like I said, they're going to show up in very different ways. There's no exacts. Like I said, I hear my angels. Sometimes I will use different cards to connect with them. Other times I do auto writing. But my favorite is when they send me like little gifts, like books and videos, and you guys to share, you know, all of these answers to the questions that I ask. So I hope you enjoy this beautiful journey, and I send you lots of love and blessings. I cannot wait till you start to manifest all your intentions and desires. And it's just going to be extremely radiant when you start to co-create and aligning what you desire with your frequency, because nobody tells you that. It's about bringing what you intend into your vibration. Isn't that crazy? We always thought it was the other way around, that we had to go out, but God's source is within. So that makes perfect sense. This is a secret that I've never heard anywhere. Even studying all the greats, I've never ever heard of this. If you hear about this somewhere, please share it with me, because when we sync these energies, we always find like-minded individuals that share these concepts. And it's about bringing and aligning what you intend with yourself, because everything is within you. All the wisdom is already there. All you have to do is tap into it. Namaste.